Good morning, everyone. Welcome to Margaret being Margaret. I'm alive. I'm at Walmart. Just decided to replenish all my... Did I just spit at you? I think so. All my medications for colds and flu season with my over-the-counter card. Just checked out, put the over-the-counter card in, and then put the American Express in so that it would take the rest. It's all on my American Express. Oh, gosh. I knew I should have separated it out. Don't even bother telling me. So I'm back among the living. Barely. I had, boy, we know October. I would like to just sleep right through it. I almost do. My sore throat was so bad. That's what made me go to urgent care 2 weeks ago. And it was not COVID. I really, I know this. This is do I say this every October? This is the same plague I always get. It hit me here. It did not spend a lot of time in my chest. I'm thrilled. It's still right there. There's still one little area. When I swallow, it still hurts. So it's not gone, which means my bones are wet noodles. I'm just tired. I got up this morning, thought I'd get, a lot of stuff done today, and had some oatmeal and went back to bed and woke up at 11. I'm just tired, and I am doing a lot of resting. But, boy, I hate to miss this time of year. Is it gorgeous where you are? The Northeast has been beautiful. Even we had a northeaster last week. Yeah. Wasn't bad at our area. A couple days of rain, just really dark, cloudy, gloomy days, which I love having a couple of those, which meant we were housebound. Squish got better 2 weeks ago. She's been fine. And, and I'm okay. The only thing I have to do is lay down when she lays down, but I have no excess energy for anything except Squish. So I'm going to go home. I just put my groceries in the car, and one of the brown bags ripped all over the parking lot. So when I get home, I have to go get a bag. I didn't plan to do any grocery shopping, but I figured while I was here, I might as well do a little, try the brands that you don't normally use, see if you like them. I do have to put my GPS on, or I won't know how to get home. We'll talk a little more later. I'm so glad to see you all. I've missed you. Look at, we still have great big rivulets, but the grass has grown in. And it looks nice from the front yard too. Let me go show you. Nikki's planted some trees. Oh, she's got another one ready for there. That's new. What you doing?
Sunning myself.
I didn't stop filming it.
What have you filmed?
To Michael, who's laying in the middle of the driveway in the sun.
I think this would be good.
For
This
no
is my
reason,
son,
just
Michael.
laying in the driveway in the sun. And their grass has come in. She's done a front lawn. Lawn. Looks nice. Still have not done the wood chips. It's Saturday afternoon, it's almost 3 o'clock. Part of not doing any videos is because when you don't feel well, and it's not that I even feel bad, but let me say it, I don't have anything to say. There's nothing going on. My days are involved with being conscious and alert for Squish. I'm having a good time with her. When she sleeps, for her little afternoon nap, I nap. I'm struggling with what to do to keep her busy and happy. The other day, somewhere in the last 2 weeks, she started to want to take a shower at my house. And she's just over 2. So this is all new stuff. And she's dancing in the shower and she's, oh God, what a pistol. I'm getting my bra on and getting dressed and put my shirt on over at my sweatshirt. And she went, Oma, when you put your shirt on, all those bumps don't show. Thank you very much for that, ma'am. Using big words. The other day she was talking about, unfortunately, her little friend did not know the name of her dolls. Unfortunately. So that's all good. But really, my mind is on Squish and what I can do to make her life the very best it can be. That's my purpose, and that's what I'm comfortable with. But I'm struggling. I don't know about you, but fall for me gets a little introspective anyway. And when I don't feel good, it gets very introspective. And right now, not being 100%, I'm probably 70%, but I'm tired. I'm just bone weary. I feel like I've got wet noodles for bones. All I want to do is lay on the bed, which does nobody any good. I've been cleaning the house. I've been doing things. I've been getting a little grocery shopping done and stuff like that, but there's zero interest in it. I'm in a fairly mellow spot. And I think, is it for you this way too, where it ebbs and flows? I have times when I'm not thrilled with my life, but mostly what I find now is that I'm content with my life, which is kind of almost disappointing because you don't have the highs and the lows. It's pretty consistent. There's nothing I want. Squish and I were talking about Christmas and what does she want? Santa brings her one gift and Mommy and Daddy bring her others. And there was nothing that she really wants. And she asked me what I want, and there's nothing. I mean, zero, nothing. She said zero, none. Nothing I want, nothing I need. Having the small house now, I went to Hobby Lobby with Nikki and Squish the other day while Nikki was buying stuff. I'm not even tempted to get little trinkets and things. So that stuff I find it's new. It's almost disheartening because I don't know this new person. She has no wants and needs. Contentment is wonderful, but I'm not used to not having almost the manic highs. And I don't miss the lows, but not getting super excited about anything. I'm just content. Oh, I do have some good news I wanted to share. I've been holding on to it for a long time. My niece Denise, who I went cross country with about 5 years ago, my sister Shirley's daughter, is living in California and has settled out there. That's where she will reside. She's having twins. How wonderful. It's so hard for us because she's so far away, but we're so happy for her. And next weekend, she's flying home so we can all see her pregnant. We've all sent out gifts and everything out that way. So it's a wonderful time for the family. And we're all very happy. And even that, there's a calmness to it of just being absolutely delighted, but not that franticness. I don't know, if you didn't live your life like I have always done at that level, maybe you don't feel the new calm. Maybe your life has just been calm, which wonderful for you. I am really struggling, sorry, I just saw a car go by, with my expectations. I want to be here for another 20 years. So now when I get sick, I worry. 3 more weeks or so, maybe 4, I'll go have blood work done and see if taking that plant stenol is helping at all with my cholesterol. And if not, then I'll have to go on some meds. It's just a new era of the way I'm thinking. It's very boring. So I do still have to get outside and do the around the plants, put mulch. I'm just not interested. And I'm probably not going to do it this weekend. I don't have the energy, and I'm not going to push myself. This week was a 4-day week with Columbus Day, and it still felt long. So next week will be the first 5 days again. I don't know if I'll be wiped out or not. My friend Chelsea came over with her little girl and her newborn on Thursday, and the two little girls got to play. They're so funny. It's just wonderful to see. This age where they're starting to really interact warms my heart. And, I've talked about trying to get Squish into places like, and everybody's doing, do the libraries, do the museums. There's a museum, that's Parker, that I'll go to maybe next week. We've been doing the zoo a lot, but the libraries, the programs are not very inspirational. She really doesn't like them, and nor do I. Their, story time is very regimented. I don't know what I was expecting, but it's not enriching. She's not being enriched in any way, shape, or form. And you know her. She'll look at me like, let's head out. So I'm not making her get in the car for that. One day, there go my glasses. A week or so ago, we were taking a walk. I'm trying to still get out and get some walks in while the weather's gorgeous. We walked down the street. I didn't take her stroller. She wanted to walk. And I just kept going, hey, honey, we're getting kind of far away from the house. Remember, we have to walk back. Well, there's not been a lot of leaves on the ground yet. We found a yard about 5-10 feet into their yard on their driveway. Somebody, I don't know them, of a pile of leaves. So we walked. And I said, this is their house, but I think they'll be okay. There was a car there. Nobody came out. I kept looking while Squish was just, sitting in the leaves and playing with the leaves. And I'm sitting in the driveway. Good half an hour. And finally a woman came out and just said, excuse me, are you okay? And I forget. She sees this old woman sitting in her driveway with a little kid who's not moving. And I said, I'm so sorry. I was looking. I didn't want to ring your doorbell. I just wanted to play in the leaves, if that's okay. And she said, that's fine. I just didn't know what to do, if I should come out and check on you. I said, thank you very much. So we're doing little stuff like that. Not much. Not much at all. And I am struggling with, boy, it's going to be a long winter if I don't find some play groups for her. We'll figure it out. It's not a problem. Got the trip for the spring planned. Bernie and Karen already paid for their portion of the flight, and everything else will divvy up when the trip is over. I think I've got it planned well. And that will get, once we get to March, I'll start getting excited about that. So that is all that's going on here. I'm kind of settling in. I said to Nikki one of the days I was sick a week or so ago, I want to go home. And she just kind of looked at me. And I said, Nikki, don't take it to heart. What I mean is, that was my place for 45 years. I don't feel good. I just want to crawl under the covers and disappear. And I can't do that here. But if I really get serious and think about it, and that's how I have to do it. Like, okay, if you won the lottery and you had millions of dollars at your disposal, where would you be? Would you ever really want to go back to that place? Would you ever really want to? No, I don't. That's just nostalgia, I think, isn't it? We always look back at something. I do miss the being able to disappear, because here, they know where, if I'm here. It's not a big deal. It's just wrap my head around it. Nobody bothers me. They'll come over and visit for 10 minutes, which is fine. It's a little bit different, but I truly, when I do if you were a multimillionaire, what would you do? I would be here. This would be my spot to live in. So I am happy. I am content. I am waiting for the other shoe to drop. I think when you live your life that way and you finally have landed on both feet and are fairly secure and grounded and everything is status quo, I'm having some trouble wrapping my head around it. Give me your thoughts. Slap me upside of the head. Whatever you have to do, because I'm not complaining. And if I am, shame on me. I hope that you're all having a wonderful fall. Especially, in the Northeast, fall is such a beautiful time of year. And I'm assuming it must be in your area of the world too, or spring if you're down under. Keep in touch. I love reading comments. I've been reading them even while I was sick. And I'll try to get back on. I'll try to be more interesting. Who knows? But you all have a great weekend. Have a good week. And thanks for waiting for me to catch up again. I think I'm done. You all have a great day. Something wonderful is going to happen this weekend. I don't know what it is, but I'm sure it's going to happen. Please share. Take care.